Sound in the suit, I got something in the shoebox. I can with my mood, tell me something that lose me. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's like,
all right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the dislike button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. And I got my boy, Cornerman Radio, Barzini in the building. What's happening, fam?
Salute 78. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir, man. We're going to talk this boxing on a Friday, man. They're going about our weekend, man, and enjoy. We got any fights coming up this weekend? We got Jamel Herring, right?
Yeah, Jamel Herring, Shakur Stevenson, man.
Yeah.
First fight that I've been really not say I've been really looking forward to, but it's the first fight of Shakur that I want to see.
Right.
If that explains it more. It's not like I really want to see it or it's nothing like that, but it's the fight I would pay attention to see.
Right.
That's the better word for it.
Right.
Because he's fighting a real contender. He's fighting a real champion, so
for sure. Let me do a roll call real quick. What's happening? Jeff, the producer in the building. Oaktown fighting up in here. Hey, Wavy 09. Kevin Hill. Miami Snoopy 305 in the building. Davis. Hard Body. We got Sister Lala D up in here. Jafari Caesar. Winners train, losers complain. What's happening? We got Malcolm McCory. Underground Asylum. Young World. Omega Red up in here. Dane Watson. The Troll Killer, Mr. Sheldon. Mississippi King. Military Misfits and Bodybuilding. Big Homie Coop. Let me see here. Rod Neal. We got Sean in the building. Michael James, 616. The Brothers UK. Brother Joe Townsend in the building. We got Roger Thomas. I said Big Homie Coop. Okay. All right. Jose Diaz. King Strick. Let me see here. It skipped on me. What's up? Liv Cunningham. Sammy King. Hustler's Home. I am Trill Will. Salute. Boxing and Barbecue. What's happening? I know I missed some people, man. It skipped on me. My brother Stormy B Man in the building. Salute to Stormy. I think Stormy B Man in here. Oh, song. I don't know. Let's see. Salute to the homie. Raider Time in the super chat. Much love and much appreciation. He says, salute to the General and Cornerman Radio in the chat. Smash the like button. Yes, indeed. Get the likes all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know the routine. Let's get them on up there. So it's Friday, man. All right. So first and foremost, let's talk about let me just do this disclaimer before we talk basketball. We gotta talk basketball first and foremost. I gotta say this, man. My phone got full of text messages last night. Man, Miami dog the Bucks. Miami dog the Bucks, man. Listen, man, that's all I gotta say. You shouldn't even be bragging about these things. You see what I'm saying? The Bucks was down 6 fucking players. Okay, 6 players didn't play. 3 of them were starters. Okay, so the Miami Heat played the Bucks backup squad, blew us out, and they were like, yeah, Miami, we got a squad this year, dog. Man, get out of here, man. Miami still suck. They always gonna suck. And we're gonna see y'all, in the finals, because the Nets ain't gonna be there. I know that. We'll see the Miami in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have came out playing hard the way we did y'all in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Had our way with y'all in the playoffs. Y'all supposed to come out and play hard. But anyway, now let's talk some boxing. So, all right. Yesterday we had Tank Davis versus Rolly Romero. Press conference and shit. Rolly Romero's irritating Tank, you can tell. He's talking shit, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Anthony Bowden? Salute to the sister, Sweet Tea. main boxing biker was happening. So Rolly is clearly irritating Tank and stuff like that, getting underneath Tank's skin and uh, talking crazy to him and shit like that. Tank, I knew Tank was hot because Tank started talking some stupid street shit. And it ain't beef, man. This is business. If it was beef, he know what it is, man. He know what. Man, shut up. I can't stand when boxers talk like that. I really can't stand it, bro. It's so irritating. It's like, dude, shut up, man. I hate when people talk that shit because I know what happens in an interrogation room. You know what I'm saying? In an interrogation room, motherfucker coming there with them cigarettes and they got it cold up in there. Motherfucker got their hands all up in their shirt, they cold. You know what I mean? Give motherfucker a number 7 from McDonald's, and then here they come telling. Like, bro, cut that shit out, man. Like, I can't stand that shit. But anyway, Tank, he let Rolly get under his skin. So, Tank said he gonna knock Rolly out. Rolly said he gonna knock Tank out in the first round. Right? He said, I'm knocking him out in the first round, first 30 seconds, man. First punch, I'm knocking him out. He just talking shit, right? What's your thoughts on the press conference and what's your thoughts on the fight?
Well, I had to watch y'all's show talking about it first. I went to the gym, I ran my 10 miles. I wanted to listen to what y'all had to say today. What y'all had to say yesterday. So I prepared to see that first, and then I watched the press conference. I ain't finished all the way. I got to Rolly Trainer and then listening to him where he's talking murder, kill. This is what I wanted. I wanted Rolly to talk his shit, man. I knew Rolly could bring out. You could bring out something you want to hear from Tank. Like most of Tank press conference, you really don't have no interest in hearing what he got to say. You know what I mean? Until fight night, all you want to do is wait till the fight. But this fight, this press conference, you had to watch and tune in. I hope they do some more because, man, I just really got that swag, man. You saw his coat.
Man, that damn coyote jacket, man. That was that coat that Rolly had on was pure 100% coyote fur. That motherfucker killed all these coyotes to make that damn fur and shit, man. That's one of them. That's not even a fur. That's like some shit that the natives used to wear and shit when we get cold in the winter and shit. The motherfucker make them a teepee and they got kill them a buffalo or something, put that shit on them. That's one of them ancient furs, man. That's like the fur that motherfucking Joseph, Mary husband and shit. Jesus' daddy used to wear that type of fur. Shit ain't the same furs that like the players be wearing and shit. That's a Joseph fur, man. What's up, Kyler Jenkins? I see you in the building, sister. Yeah, Rolly came out there with the Joseph fur on. But anyway, it was a good press conference. It was a damn good press conference. They were talking that shit, So I'm intrigued by it. I want to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to see it because I think it's gonna be interesting. Hustler's Home in the super chat. Much love and much appreciation. Family says he had on some pelt. Some pelt, huh? Let me see here. Spur Good Marshall in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation. Family says that coat was 100% rat ass. Man, so I tell you, that's old school, man. Joseph Fur. Main Boxing Biker in the super chat. What it do, family? Much love, much appreciation. He says, Rolly sound like Silver Fox from old Kung Fu movies. Like Silver Fox from old Kung Fu movies. I can't remember him. I can't remember Silver Fox. But yeah, Rolly got some type of weird ass speech impediment. Something going on with dude, how he be he sound like some type of character or some shit, man. Like somebody from one of them black exploitation movies or something. You know how they try to make black people sound stupid and shit? Rolly sound like one of them black exploitation characters. Yeah, man, child turkey, back up there. All that kind of shit. They used to make Chris Tucker talk back in the day.
You kind of remind me of the was it a house party? That guy with that funny voice, that black guy.
Which one?
So I think it was the three of them. They wanted to beat up Kid. They wanted to beat up.
Oh, yeah. From Full Force and shit. Yeah. That shit crazy. Let me see here. Casanova Boxing and More in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation. Says uppercut by Tank Davis. Rolly kisses the canvas. It's gonna be interesting, man. Yeah, to see how fast. Somebody definitely get knocked out. It's a matter of what round and all of that. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Josh Rambox in the super chat. Much love and much appreciation. He says, Rolly, it's funny to me. To be honest, he says, Tank gonna smoke him. Yeah, I think so too. I think Tank gonna smash him. But if it's entertaining, cool. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Devastation in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation. Says, who betting on Rolly? Who win Haney versus Shakur? You mean Haney versus Shakur or Shakur versus Herring? But because Haney versus Shakur, I'm not sure yet. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough young fight. I don't know. You know what I mean? We'll have to see, man. I'm gonna see how Shakur Stevenson look in this fight with Jamal Herring coming up. Let's see here. Okay, let's go and cook now, man. So before we get back to the Tank stuff, man, what was your thoughts on Anthony Joshua? The news that Anthony Joshua was here in America, going from camp to camp, supposedly looking for a new trainer.
I know I've seen a lot of people been wanting, especially you and Black Fight Fan. Y'all been saying y'all want to see AJ with an American trainer or another trainer, and he's been making his rounds with Eddie Reynoso, Virgil Hunter, Ronnie Shields. Now he's with Robert Garcia. So, and I've been having numerous conversations about this, like who would be the perfect fit for Joshua. I've had conversations even with my father about it. Who could give Joshua the best edge? You know what I mean? And I even dissected each trainer. And I'm going to ask you a question too on this one trainer. But the rest, I had like a really what they're good at as a trainer. You know what I mean? So I know Eddie Reynoso, he has his fighters moving their head a lot, and working on their offense, setting up them hooks, them right hands. I know he's really good with that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Reynoso. Not with he's more flat-footed, but with the hand movement and the offense, Eddie Reynoso is really good. But the problem that I thought about was he don't speak no English. You know what I mean? Or I haven't heard him speaking any English. Canelo, even when he has somebody there, he answers before the translator even asks him. So I know he can speak English. And we have heard him these past year that he can speak English. So that will be the problem there. And another problem with Eddie Reynoso, Andy Ruiz going to feel some kind of way. And he won't get another shot with Joshua. And the Frank Sanchez, he ain't going to get a shot with Joshua. So it's going to cause a little conflict in the gym. Virgil Hunter. I think Virgil Hunter is a good trainer. Great trainer, very with defense, I think Andre Ward is a great inside fighter, you know what I mean? Virgil know how, I think with the clinching will help Joshua. He needs to know when he get hurt, he know how to hold somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or set up the 1-2 and hold that person. Put the weight on him. You know what I mean? I think that would help him because, like I said, Virgil Hunter is a very defensive trainer. You know what I'm saying? Now Robert Garcia, he's a great offensive trainer, but defense, he doesn't have it. But if you just want to work on getting that so-called Mexican style, Robert Garcia will help him. He will learn like a Spanish style of boxing, so maybe that could be a plus for him. Now, here's the question I wanted to ask. I don't know what Ronnie Shields is really good at. And this is why I don't know what he's really good at with Ronnie Shields is I don't know what he does with his fighters because they're all a little different. So, and then people say he trained all these other guys, but he wasn't the main trainer. He wasn't the main trainer to Purnell and Evander Holyfield or Mike Tyson. He wasn't the main trainer. So that's where I'm getting confused. What's great about Ronnie Shield? What does he do that is so great of a trainer? You know what I'm saying? Because Jamal, he showed like beast mode. He has a great jab, yes, but his, you know what I mean, is predominantly on his offense. Little boxing ability, you know what I mean? But look at Laura. Laura fights like nobody. You know what I mean? And Laura had that style before he went to Ronnie Shield. So my question, what is great about Ronnie Shield as a trainer to you? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think Ronnie Shields is a good trainer. The word great, you know what I'm saying, great is like Emmanuel Stewart, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I think Ronnie Shields is a good trainer. I think that he's good at the basics of boxing. He understands where fighters need to be. He's good at explaining what's going on in the ring and relaying that message to his fighters. You know what I'm saying? That's up to the fighter to go out there and take that message and do what you're supposed to do with it. But I think Ronnie Shields is real good at the basics of boxing. You know what I mean? But how many great trainers are there really? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you had Emmanuel Stewart. I seen this dude work miracles. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, the Futch and all them guys was good. But I mean, today, it's still to be seen. You know what I mean? It's still to be seen. We need great fights and great moments for the trainers to be able to show their greatness and shit like that. You know what I mean? Angelo Dundee had little moments and shit like that with Sugar Ray Leonard and Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think today many of these trainers have great moments. Shit, I think another great trainer to me, I mean, not great, but another good trainer is like I like Barry Hunter. I like him. I think he connects with the fighters a lot, real well, and stuff like that. It's just the stock of these fighters; they ain't built the same way, man. A lot of these guys ain't built the same way, man. But the jury is still out on Ronnie as far as his career and how great he's gonna be as a trainer. That's gonna depend on the fighters he got like Jamal. Because if Jamal one day beats a Canelo or something, that's gonna be some of Ronnie's finest work or something. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see.
So
South,
you
let
go
me
ahead.
read the super chats real quick.
Mhm.
Southpaw Boxing 77 in the super chat. Much love and much appreciation, family. Says, how long do y'all see the fight lasting? Am I taking Rolly? I give it no more than 2 rounds, bro. No more than two. I'll be shocked if it go past 2 rounds. It might most likely it's gonna be over in the first, but I'll be shocked if it go past 2 rounds. Main Boxing Biker in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation, family. Says Silver Fox was a kung fu master with the white hair. Something like the Lotus Chief, like Fist of the White Lotus and Invincible Armor, them dudes from the Lotus Clan. Some of them guys. Troll Killer, Mr. Shelton in the super chat. What it do, fam? Much love and much appreciation. Said Rolly's coat is possum hair. Man, that shit disgusting. Imagine the motherfucker wearing possum hair, man. Goddamn possum. Carla Jenkins, salute to the sister in that super chat. Much love, much appreciation. He says they can't fix AJ's weak chin. AJ get knocked out. Yeah, that's the thing. AJ main issue is his chin and his he don't have no head movement, man. He just he always have been like that though. He don't have no real good head movement. So he gonna be a sucker for straight punching down the pipe. You know what I'm saying? Real stiff and shit, you know what I'm saying? Good on offense, but like just don't, I think Rob McCracken did all he could do for AJ. There's no shame. There's no shame to there's no shame to move on to a different trainer. Like Rob McCracken got you to a world championship. Like that's cool. He did his thing. But now if you need more or if you want to bring in somebody extra, do that, man. It's no shame in that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. But let's get to Dillian White, man. The boy Dillian White, he has pulled out of the fight with Wilder. It's supposed to be on October 30th, but now all of a sudden they pulled out because White is claiming he has an injured shoulder. Do you believe he has an injured shoulder, first of all?
No.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on the situation?
The whole thoughts is like I've said this numerous times to my boxing friends, my boxing virgins. Dillian White fight Otto Wallen was a bad stylistic matchup for Dillian. I don't know why Eddie Hearn even made that fight. I think he was trying to get him a name or something, but this was the wrong fight. You know what I mean? He can't do nothing better than Otto Wallen. Maybe he has more power, but Otto Wallen shown he could take a punch. So he hasn't shown that he fumbles yet. He hasn't shown no weaks in his chamber. So him fighting Otto Wallen was just like bad matchmaking. And Eddie Hearn, like I keep telling people why he didn't make that Charles Martin fight. You know what I'm saying? I understand you saying you don't want to get knocked out by Charles Martin, but bro, I'd rather fight Charles Martin than Otto Wallen. You know what I'm saying? You have a safer bet fighting him. And that's what I've been saying. Don't fight no more dangerous fights. I understand when people were getting upset with him for his selected opponents he was picking, because he don't want, it's like this, you know what I mean? You don't want to lose your position. You know what I mean? You fighting dangerous fights. If you lose, like people wanted to see him against Luis Ortiz. He lose to Luis Ortiz. What he gonna do? Ain't no more title shots for him. Mm-hmm. That's a bad move. Like for the fight fan, yes, it's a great fight. We would all tune in. But for a business mind, that's not the fight. He couldn't even think about it. He fought 40-year-old Povetkin and he knocked his ass out. What you think he gonna fight 40-year-old Luis Ortiz as a southpaw? Because these fighters can't, be having troubles when they fight southpaw. What you think gonna happen when he fight him? So I understand the fact why he didn't want to take that. Now, Otto Wallen, you know what I mean? I didn't even know why the WBC even sanctioned, because he's ranked number 20. And he's out, and his promoter is woofing, talking about, we're going to talk to the WBC. We're going to make them reschedule, or he shouldn't get a title shot. Bro, you're ranked number 20 in the WBC. This fight shouldn't have never been sanctioned. Never. You're ranked number 20. So, again, why would the WBC do that? And for right now, if you think about Fury, who else he gonna fight to make like some money. Who you gonna fight? Joshua Usyk is not gonna be free until the end of 2022. You're gonna wait another year, and we don't know what might happen. What if Joshua win and Usyk have a rematch clause? What then?
Right.
So you can't wait for no Joshua and Usyk. Now, if Usyk win, then game, you know what I mean? Maybe you can pursue that. But look at the WBA. They going hardball on this situation. They turning down big money fights. Manny Pacquiao was the champion recess. He comes back and signs a fight to fight Earl Spence. The WBA doesn't give him back his title.
Right.
They went to the board and they said no. Ugis wants to fight Earl next year in February. The WBA says no. We ain't doing that. We don't believe Earl Spence might come back the time they say. He got to show us a doctor's letter. I don't know if you read the article. I'm like, you got to prove all of this when Earl Spence haven't shown that he won't fight. Right. So it's funny how the WBA is going hardball on mandatories. Because Robert Hillius, I just saw an article that Usyk and Joshua winner has to fight Robert Hillius. And this is why I wanted Deontay Wilder to fight him. Right. Because it puts him back in the title conversation.
Yeah, it puts him right back in line. You know what I'm saying?
And you notice, I don't know if you notice, if you look on all the rankings, Wilder is only ranked in the WBC. Right. How the fuck Wilder is not ranked in the other sanctioning bodies? It's mind fucking blowing. But this is why I want him to fight Robert Elias, put him in position and shit. But again, and I ain't even seen people complaining that Wilder is ranked number 1 in the WBC. That doesn't make you the mandatory.
Right.
How many times they shown somebody the number 1 and he's not the mandatory? Right. Dominic Brazilian was ranked number 6, and he was the mandatory. Dillian White is the mandatory, but he's not ranked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So again, niggas is complaining about Wilder being ranked number 1. That doesn't mean he's the mandatory. We don't know. And even if Tyson Fury fight Dillian White, Fury has a whole year before fighting another mandatory. So we won't see nothing like Fury or Wilder in some kind of capacity until 2023. Wilder could have 3 fucking fights. So again, like, niggas is complaining about Wilder being ranked number 1. And they are having conversation with Suleiman and saying, why is he ranked number 1? Because he did a great job. He was a great champion. He had the belt for 5 years and was successful for 10 times. Right. And he had the greatest fight of 2021. But that's my little rant. Dillian White, you know what I mean? I don't blame him. You know, Frank Warren said it best. Like, why is he fighting him? I've been said that. He shouldn't afford it. Go straight to Fury if you can get the Fury fight. And fucking, I don't know what else you're going to do after that. But that's all I got.
Salute to Corey McGrowan in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation. He says, Rolly, he fighting real dirty, hitting elbows. Okay. Yeah, I watched a couple of Rolly fights. I wasn't impressed, man. He just Ricardo Mayorga type dude, wild boy. Casanova Boxing and more. Back in that super chat. Salute. Says Breland is available. Yeah, AJ should look at Mark Breland. That's what you should do. Go over there and hire Mark Breland, but I don't see nobody calling for that outside of us. You know what I'm saying? So we already know what time it is with that fake shit they were doing. Let's see, Dago 619, Cali Factor, what's happening with it in the super chat, man? Says salute, brother 78 Cornerman. He says, I got Tank knocking Rolly out in 5 or less, but me personally, I won't be surprised if Rolly knocks out Tank. I wouldn't be surprised by that either. You know what I'm saying? Because I said before, Rolly is has the potential to surprise one of these young guys um, because he's so wild. Like he's wild. He's not conventional, and he talks so much shit. You get people hot, get people angry, and you know what I'm saying. You get angry sometimes, that shit can work against you. You know what I'm saying. So I wouldn't be surprised. BT1 in the super chat, much love, much appreciation, family. Said, General, will you do a Patreon on why Wilder gets so much hate? Yeah, I got you, bro. Salute in that super chat. Yeah, I got some fire Patreon content coming this Sunday. Whole lot of stuff to talk about. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Yeah, now my thoughts on the Dillian White stuff, man, is this, man. Otto Wilder versus Dillian White. Already, when I first heard about the fight, I'm like, wow, Dillian fighting Otto Wilder? That's a risky fucking fight. That's a risky fight for him. You know what I'm saying? Surprise, surprise. You know what I mean? But I didn't, him pulling out of the fight makes sense to me. It makes sense because what happened is after he saw the outcomes of all these fights and shit like this, now he thinking like, well, shit, man, why should I take this risk? Eddie Hearn pulled him out of that shit. He's like, man, look, don't take this risk. You know what I mean? You fuck around, lose to Otto Wilder and shit. And I'm out of the heavyweight business because Eddie Hearn, all he got left is AJ and fucking Dillian White. All right, Eddie Hearn don't believe AJ is gonna beat Usyk. He don't believe that. He already did an interview. He gave a scenario of the heavyweight division, and he had AJ losing to Usyk. It was hilarious. Did you see that video? It's a clip going around Instagram where Eddie Hearn was talking about the heavyweight landscape. He was like, yeah, Usyk has to rematch AJ, and then he said after that, then you can get Usyk versus Fury. I said, damn, okay, so AJ's done, huh? He don't believe AJ beat the Usyk, man. So he putting all his eggs right now in the Dillian White. He hoping the Dillian can, somehow work some type of magic or something, and maybe get Fury, you know what I mean, and get another shot, run at that title or something. All these promoters are trying to hit the heavyweight titles from two different angles. You know what I'm saying? The WBC angle and the other angle with Usyk and shit. Frank Warren got backup plans. He got all his guys in position. Eddie Hearn got White and AJ in position. So, that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's what they doing. But let's see this sister. Carl Jenkins in that super chat, salute sister. She says, happy birthday to the champ, the King Wilder. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday to the champ. Make sure y'all hit him up on Instagram. Tell him happy birthday today. Let's see here. Let's see. But there was something else I want to talk to you about. Damn, I had it in my head, man. Just had it before I started talking about Dillian White, bitch ass.
Was it the
what's that?
Was it the Ugas situation?
Ugas. Oh yeah, the Ugas situation. Okay, now Ugas in the WBA have rejected Ugas's ability or rejected Ugas to his right to fight Earl Spence Jr. in February, and they telling him he got to fight this dude. What's the dude? Stan Anonymous, some Stan Anonymous cat. All right, now this Stan Anonymous cat got 13 fights, bro, and he getting a title shot. This is the shit that be pissing me off. All right, this is the shit that pisses me off about boxing, and like this is why I be telling y'all, it's not just these other people that be doing this. Black people do this too. Black people get into positions of power and do the same shit. Stan Anonymous, I don't give a fuck what he did amateur, whatever the fuck. I don't know what he did amateur. All I know is the man got 13 fights. He ain't fought no fucking body that I'm impressed by. Right? He got 13 fights, and he already get the title shot at Ugas. Okay? And Rolly Romero ain't done shit. He got, 14 fights? He getting the fucking title shot against Tank. Meanwhile, you got fucking Boost Ennis, and you got all these other fighters out here that we keep getting told we got to see more from them and all this old goofy ass shit justifying them not getting title shots. You know what I mean? Before you answer that, let me go to this. Salute to Jafari Caesar in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation. Says Hearn helping Haney make fights more than AJ. Well, her no AJ's done. AJ's done. He know that. Well, that's what he feels. So anyway, Quarterman, what's your thoughts on this Standing Honest cat, man? Standing Honest versus Ugas.
Well, my good friend Trap House Boxing is really high on Stanionis. I also saw his new interview that he did on the Boxing Voice, and he was talking about the situation, about the Uga situation. But my thoughts on it was this is just it's like, do y'all we don't have it's like we don't have no more Super Bowl fights. We don't have like the closest Super Bowl fight we have is Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, and we don't even know if we're going to even get that. You know what I mean? So where is the big fights? Well, you know what I mean? Like we trying to move on. We trying to see, yo, who is going to be the undisputed welterweight? We're trying to move on. Why is everybody so high when Joshua and Tyson Fury was getting to that position? And I don't see nobody jumping and going crazy and saying, no, WBA, we need Earl to fucking fight Ugas so he can fight Terrence Crawford and we can move on. We trying to have a real good fights here, man. We tired of seeing these guys like they complaining about Rolly and Tank. And all these other fights, the Stanionis and Ugas. But nobody besides us is going ballistic. Ballistic. And I started to think, I was listening to you, and maybe you said something of an idea that maybe Stanionis might pull an injury since he worked with the PBC. But I don't know what Richard Schaefer is on now, that he started this new company. He's signing a bunch of new fighters. I don't know what Richard Schaefer and how Al Heyman do they still have a great relationship? Are they going to do the best for their fighters? You know what I'm saying? And I'm really unsure on that. But I looked at another scenario. Maybe Spence comes standing at Ugas, somehow beats him in February, and maybe somehow in June, like Juneteenth, Spence Ugas. And then in the fall, we got Spence and Crawford. But those are being optimistic situations. You know what I mean? I want Earl to fight Ugas and go to Crawford. That's what I want. I want to move on. I'm tired of these new fighters. People keep like, we need to give these guys a shot. We need to give Virgil Ortiz a shot. We need to give Stanionis a shot. We need to give Jaron Ennis a shot. Why can't they build their own profile, their own careers? Why can't they make great fights with each other? Why can't they do that? We've been begging for Crawford and Spence, and now we have a closer chance of seeing it. Y'all just want to forget about that shit? Y'all just want to scrap that? Like, nah. I want to see that. I don't want no more interference. We don't know how long Earl can make 147. He probably can maybe do it for 2 more times, and that's it. But we got to get the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? So Earl needs to fight Ugas next. There's nobody. I don't want to see Earl fighting his IBF mandatory, the guy who beat Luis Collazo, and even Stanionis fight Collazo, and they had a headbutt, and that's why it's not shown that he has 14 fights than 13, because it was a no contest. So all of this, man, we need a clearance, man. We just lost Wilder to Fury. we need something to save boxing. Save boxing. We need a Super Bowl fight. And Crawford and Spence is the next idea to that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Until Wilder regains his title and we can look forward to his future for his next endeavors. You know what I mean? Because I do believe Wilder is going to be 2 times. And I do believe we're going to get a Super Bowl fight with Wilder. But for right now, Spence and Crawford is the next closest idea of a Super Bowl fight. It's not a Super Bowl fight, but it's the closest, you know, and that's my
Cool.
yeah.
Josh Rambox in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation, family. Says the reason people don't like Wilder is because of race. Fury wasn't even a big hit in the States until he faced Wilder, contrary to what Kellerman says. Oh, you know, Max Kellerman's an idiot. Max Kellerman, idiot. He just say anything, man. And happy birthday, Big LT. I see you in the building. All right. Another question here I got for you is news broke out about Josh Taylor. Tell the people what's going on with Josh Taylor, man.
I pulled a leg injury, so his neck. They rescheduled the fight February 26th. This is the funny thing. This is why we know Dillian White injury is kind of like really coincidence, right? Because every time somebody have an injury, they have a reschedule.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So even Ryan and Jojo Diaz, they had a date for February. You know what I mean? They had a date. I don't know how real the date was, but they had a date. Same with Josh Taylor. He pulled the injury. Now it's February 26th. Dillian White didn't want to fight out of White. Well, maybe Dillian White maybe wanted to fight him, but Eddie Hearn was saying we just saw 2 black fighters lost to white fighters. We ain't trying to see another white fighter beat another black fighter. And I'm not entertained by that. I don't like seeing white men beating black men. That doesn't entertain me at all. And
Right.
It's not no joke. This is real serious. We're in a serious time. You know what I mean? A lot of people, like, we went to school. We didn't know about racism as much because we wasn't into school. Who wasn't into school? The people who wasn't. But we're seeing it in real life. And you know what I'm saying? We've seen it on the news and we've seen it outside. So I didn't want to see Dillian White lose to Otto Wilder. You know what I mean? But Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall, I mean, what Josh Taylor gonna do? Because I don't even know what the future holds for Josh Taylor. Because there's nothing at 140 until the guys move up. He said he don't want to fight Teofimo, so
I personally think he could be, like somebody told me yesterday, one of the brothers sent me a message about Josh Taylor injury. He said he think Josh Taylor is waiting to see what happened with Crawford and Porter.
But see, this is the thing. I don't want no more interference. And even if Josh Taylor becomes the mandatory, Sean Porter is a mandatory. So he got to wait a whole nother year. They can't force 2 mandatories on Crawford.
No, but if Crawford beats Sean Porter, he don't need a mandatory to fight.
Josh
he don't
Taylor.
have to fight. Yeah, they can just make that fight. Like, that's some shit that Bob Arum is dangling over Crawford to get Crawford to sign with another contract with Top Rank. Like, hey, we got Josh Taylor over here for you and all that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. You never know what these. It's always some play they working on in boxing, man. It's always some weird ass play, man. You know what I mean? But you know, like you said, it's time, man. I want to see Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? This is why it's important that they went on and let fucking Usyk and Earl fight, get this shit out the way, and then if Crawford they'll get through the Porter situation, now you can just go ahead and make that fight for next year. But this shit been going on for a while now, bro. Like, this shit been going on for a while. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's ridiculous, bro. These niggas is in their mid-30s now, bro. This is not even like no. This is not even. Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. It's taking too long to make that fight happen, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The people don't know how important that fight means to boxing. You know, forget about race. If you want to forget about all of that, this is the next exciting fight. You know how people like saying we need to don't pay for no more pay-per-views and going on about this is a fight they probably would really pay for. They won't be no strike against Crawford and Spence because they've been moaning for this fight. So this is why I want to see it. And the problem is Earl has been at this weight class long enough. There's 2 fights left. He should have at 147 and move on. Crawford could probably be here for a while. So if you want to fight them Josh Taylors and all that, you can do that. This is your 3rd weight class. Everybody trying to go to another weight class. So what needs to happen, stop this interference with these fucking Stanionis, with these Josh Taylors, these Virgil Ortiz, these Jerron Ennis, these fucking Conor Ben. Let them guys, them 5 guys I just named, build their legacy against each other. Let them be the new star in 5. Like the Mannies, the Earls, the Crawfords, the Sean Porters, the Keith Thurman. You see, that was the hot 5? Yeah. I just gave you a new 5 for the future of the welterweight division. We need to move on, man. Like, they need to build their own legacy. Because once they get titles or they lose, we're not going to get Jerron and Virgil Ortiz if they lose. They might never fight each other. They need to build their own legacy. Build their own legacy. Fight all them gatekeepers till y'all building off a big enough profile for each other and fight each other. But until then, stop interfering with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. Let them build their legacy together. We don't need no more interference.
Yeah, man. I'm just amazed that this standing on this cat, man. I'm amazed that this dude is getting a title shot and then he ain't done nothing. And can't nobody justify him getting a title shot. So I don't give a fuck. People just niggas love to act like they know all these fighters and no, he's pretty good. I saw him fight this time and I saw him fight. And so what? You saw him fight. He ain't shit, bro. This dude ain't nobody. Like him getting this opportunity over people that are more deserving is a problem for me. Because if he wins the fight, now it's like, oh, he did something special. He won a title shot. I mean, he won a championship in only 14 fights or whatever the fuck. Okay, well, he got that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other motherfuckers that still, ain't got those opportunities yet. And motherfuckers telling them to, whatever, man. It should just, I don't understand boxing sometimes. All things popping TV in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation, fam. It says EJ last tweet from 2 days ago. It says money talks. With a mousetrap emoji. He says, I don't know. There might be a plot twist. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see how all this shit work out, bro. Ain't no telling. Smash the like button, though, ladies and gentlemen. We should have well over 400 likes in here. I ain't even got to look. I know we ain't got it. See how y'all be doing me. CB in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Says, happy Earth Day to our champ, Deontay Wilder. Says 78. Send him our blessings. How much he means to all of us. Our support is unwavering. Absolutely. Salute, family. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Yeah, man. So, it's a lot. Well, as far as the Josh Taylor thing go, Josh Taylor, that was like a voluntary defense, wasn't it?
Nah, it's mandatory.
So that is his mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought that was a voluntary defense. I thought he wanted to just go back over to the UK and fight somebody. Okay, so that's mandatory. All
Yeah,
right,
because he
well,
paid Jack Catterall step aside for him and
right,
Romero to fight each other. Because I
right,
knew Jack Catterall been like #1 in the WBO for years. He been waiting for his shot. So he took the step aside. Josh Taylor gave him his word. He said, yo, once I win, I'll give you a title shot. I'm gonna be a man of my word. And he's sticking to it, I guess. So
right.
and funny thing is, you know what Stenioni said on the Boxing Voice? He said if he had the a title and they offered him Earl Spence, he'd be doing the same thing Ugas is doing, that pursuing. You see how funny it is?
Right.
You pushing for this guy to get a title shot, and he would do the same thing if he had the WBA title.
Right.
Because that's more, he's like more money. You know what I mean? That would be a huge fight. That would be a legacy fight for my career.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The WBA, and people don't even know why Rolly is getting a shot, is he's the WBA mandatory.
Right. He got put in that position.
Got put in that position. And if you look at the landscape of the 135 fighters, you know what I'm saying? Floyd said he ain't doing no business with anybody else. So who was Tank going to fight? If you look for 135 and 140, say he ain't going to go back to 130. So it's limited. Fontuna just lost to Diaz. So are you going to do an Isaac Cruz fight? I don't even know if 70 ain't no Isaac Cruz.
Yeah.
I don't know what fight they're gonna do. Montana Love, I was getting real excited for his career. He just signed with Eddie Hearn.
Mm-hmm.
He with Matchroom. So, like, is he gonna fight Regis? And Regis is Richard Schaefer. I don't know the relationship with this new company. We'll see in the future what Richard Schaefer does, but are they going to be doing business with Al? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Hey, Quarterman, hold it down for me real quick. I'm talking to my wife real quick.
Okay. Yo, but I wanted to talk about, man. It looks like well, it's official that Arthur Beterbiev is fighting Sir Marcus Browne. A lot of channels haven't been talking about that fight. I think that's going to be a real exciting fight because Marcus Browne can punch, and he showed that he got heart. He ain't no coward, you know, because a lot of fighters been ducking Arthur Beterbiev. You know what I mean? I thought Joe Smith winning the WBO title, signing with Top Rank, he will have the cojones, the nuts, let his nuts hang and fight in Arthur Beterbiev. And we found out that's not what he want to do. He want to fight his mandatory, his WO mandatory, and then he wants to fight Daniel Jacobs at 175. And Daniel Jacobs has only fought maybe twice at 168 with Chavez and Gabe Rosado. I mean, I just respect Marcus Browne for having the nuts to fight Arthur Beterbiev. It's December 17th on ESPN Plus. So I think that's going to be a real exciting fight. People saying that Marcus Browne might upset Arthur Beterbiev. I guess I'll tune in to watch. You know what I'm saying? Because he did lose to Pascal by getting knocked out. Arthur Beterbiev is a hard puncher. So we're going to see if he's going to tuck his chin in. You know what I mean? Well, what's your thoughts on that fight, Sonny?
I'm gonna read these super chats. We're gonna get to it.
Okay.
Corey McGrowan in the super chat. Salute, family. Appreciate the love. He says these sanctioned by his alphabet organizations owe people favors, people in their pockets. Yeah, I agree. A lot of shady shit going on in boxing, man. Then we got Casanova Boxing and more back in that super chat. Salute, homie. Says Dillian has a strain, not broken bones, he could have rescheduled. Yeah. It's just when you can't say something broke. When you say something broke, that's when people require evidence and proof. You know what I'm saying? But you say something strained or your back feel funny or something, like if you say you got back strain, it's hard to prove. That's how motherfuckers be working this comp at their job and shit. Motherfucker, oh, my back hurt. I got something going on with my ligaments and all that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need nothing. Ain't nothing showing up in the X-ray. Jason in the super chat, much love, much appreciation, says Happy Earth Day. Wilder support Black unity and love. Yes, indeed. Salute, family. Salute. D-Lo 44 Boxing in that super chat. Much love, much appreciation. The Beterbiev pulled out multiple Joe Smith fights. Yeah. What's up, D-Lo? Happening with it, man. Yeah, man. And for the people, the weird dudes that keep coming in the chat like every day talking this shit about skills pay the bills and it's not about race. Look, dude, go convince your own people of that shit. Stop trying to come over here telling us what we can like and who we can root for and all this old dumbass shit. Because I recall when Floyd Mayweather was here dominating boxing, you motherfuckers was over here, and who got more skills than him? All we heard was, he boring, trash, this and that, trash, this and that. When Rigondeaux was doing his thing, y'all shit it all over. It's not entertaining. He got no power. He's not a this and he's not a that. Deontay Wilder come around. We like him. He got power, got charisma, got all that shit. Y'all hate him too. Man, get the fuck away from us, bro. Get the fuck out of here with y'all hypocrisy. Go school your own people. Don't come over here trying to tell us who the fuck we can like and why we gotta like them. You don't own black people, okay? Them days is over with. I know y'all still got this superiority complex, you know what I'm saying? And you think you can come and tell niggas what to do and how to think and all this stupid ass shit. You can't do that with us. Fuck over here. There's plenty of these coon ass niggas on YouTube that will let you do that to them. You can sway their opinion. They value your fucking opinion. They look up to you, not me. I look down upon you. Fuck you. You ain't shit to me. Fucking finna come over here and tell me how I'm supposed to, who I can like. Oh, well, what you gotta say now? Wilder lost. I gotta say he the best heavyweight in the world, bitch. Now. Fuck what you think. Oh, you can't change what the fuck I say and how I feel about shit. Get your dumb ass up out of here, man. Carter Face still in the super chat. Much love. Much appreciation. Says, I'm late as fuck, but salute, General. Corner man in the chat. What's up, Carter Face still? What's happening with it, fam? What's up, Kendrick Kendall's in the building. What it do, Kendrick? Yeah, we got a fire-ass show coming on tonight for Game Dog Talk. Fire tonight, boy. A lot of stuff we got to talk about. Let me fire. Let me see here. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I'm glad. I just wanted to put that out there for all the people that keep coming, that's listening to our show and coming over here trying to tell us how to think and who we can like and all this, so trying to create rules for us and shit. Man, go tell your people that, because y'all the ones that they got an issue with race, right? Y'all the ones that don't like somebody because he black and you don't like the fact that black people like him and all this type of shit. That's y'all problem. Y'all been like that since y'all been on this fucking planet. Leave everybody the fuck alone, man. Motherfuckers come around, can't go nowhere without destroying shit, okay? Any fucking body of land y'all go to, you to murder all the goddamn animals, depleted the fucking earth of all the resources, big ass hole in the ozone layer and shit. Leave people the fuck alone. Leave the earth the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Your ass back in the cave some fucking where, man. Everybody the fuck alone. Anyway, that's my opinion on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's go to what else we gotta talk about? We got any other shit to drop? Oh yeah, Marcus Browne joint.
Yeah. What was your thoughts on?
Well, yeah, Marcus Browne. I'll be rooting for him against Beterbiev. Beterbiev is a tough ass fight. That's a tough ass fight. You know what I'm saying? Dude can hit hard. You know what I'm saying? Definitely can crack. So Marcus Browne's gonna have to be on his A game. And but wouldn't that be a crazy, remarkable story if Marcus Browne was to beat this motherfucker, man? That'd be crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy. And I hope he does pull it off. You know, Beterbiev been up there, he been doing his thing, but you know, he still ain't had no undisputed at 175. Ain't nobody pressed the action on that, you know what I'm saying? They let them motherfuckers. I'm telling you, bro. I told people I was the only one saying this shit years ago.
I remember.
Everybody was pressing for Crawford and Spence to fight. Everybody pressing. I'm like, bro, 175. These motherfucking Europeans got all these belts and shit. Ain't nobody pressing these dudes to fight each other. Don't nobody want them to fight each other, knock each other off and shit. You know what I'm saying? I peep the game, but regardless, we'll see what happened. 175 could have been popping. It really could have been, you know what I mean? But the guys just didn't want to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? And the boxing society, the boxing media, let them get away with it. I'm not sure. I don't know if Marcus Browne can beat Beterbiev, but I'm going to definitely be rooting for him. Hope he do so. Marcus Browne had a lot of trouble and shit outside the ring, so I don't know if those things are going to distract him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if how he been doing it. When's the last time he had a fight? I ain't seen Marcus Browne fight.
The last fight was the Pascal fight.
Oh, damn. That was the last one?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken, he snuck one in, but I can I haven't seen him fight since the Pascal one. I'm looking on BoxRec right now and make sure. Oh, he had one win in April. He fought April.
Okay.
So the fight before that was the Pascal loss. So
okay. Jordy King in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Says Jerome, what happened to Kovalev and Gary Russell? What happened to Kovalev and Gary Russell? Man.
Probably wondering why they haven't fought.
Oh, Kovalev, we hope we never see him again. You know what I'm saying? Let's get him the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I never seen bro, you want to talk about racism? Let's talk about racism. This motherfucker Kovalev is nowhere near bro, people hate Deontay Wilder. They hate him. Like he did something wrong to somebody or something. But this motherfucker Kovalev, people don't hate this motherfucker. They still let him walk. This motherfucker done try to rape a woman. He'd have beat the shit out of a dog. He'd have fucking said racist shit to people. And this motherfucker still allowed to eat. Still allowed to get motherfucking respect from boxing fans and the media and shit. Ain't nobody digging into his past. Don't nobody hate this motherfucker. Man, I hate Kovalev. I hate him, bro. Now, as for Gary Russell Jr., he pissed off somebody, bro. He pissed off somebody in power. Because I don't know what the fuck they doing with Gary, with his career. Why they not I don't know, bro. I would love to ask Gary and get to the bottom of the shit, but I don't know what the fuck Gary done or what he said that pissed somebody off, because they put the fuck to him, man. So I don't know what's up with Gary.
It's Gary fault, man. A lot of it. The best fighters, yes, don't want to fight Gary at featherweight. But the problem with Gary is if it's to just keep him active, he don't want that fight. You know what I'm saying? He's just rather just wait till they force a mandatory and then he'll fight the next best option. But Gary is a tough businessman. And I've been hearing that behind the scenes about Gary. He's really tough when it comes to business. This is why when everybody was pushing for the Haney and Gary Russell fight, we seen what happened. Gary's a tough businessman. It's not that Gary can't fight. He can fight. He's just a tough businessman. He wanted the way he wanted. He wanted, I've seen heard about stories about artists. They want strawberries in the hotel in a bowl. It gotta be a gold bowl. I want a Versace robe. Right. I want a Range Rover to car to drive while I'm there. You know what I'm saying? That's Gary. Even his family. You know what I'm saying? They're very arrogant, and they deserve to be, because you know what I mean, that family is nothing but skill and wins. They're a very successful family. So to get Gary to fight, you really gotta be overwhelmed, unless he's been forced to fight a mandatory. the Ray Vargas fight, they accept Ray. They WBC forced the Ray Vargas fight. They agreed, but Ray Vargas eventually like turned it down because he's like, yo, I want to get a fight in, a couple more fights in before he fight Gary Russell. Then they now the next mandatory is Mark. He's under Pacquiao's MP promotion. He trains with Freddie Roach and them, and that's who Gary is supposed to fight next. But the problem is where is Gary going to take a co-main event? Is he going to be on a card? See, that's the thing. These guys want to be headliners. I'm telling you, it's not just because people don't want to fight Gary. Gary wants his money. He wants certain things right, and that's the problem. Gary just feel like he don't want to be no co-main event. I was surprised when he was on Wilder co-main event. You know what I'm saying? Probably won't. Gary's a tough businessman, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Man, she know more than me. Shit, I don't know, man. Gary, man, I wish the best for him, man. I hope he, get some more fights in, man. I mean, that's just like such a talent, that was just being wasted away and shit. Man, getting older and older. Like all these great fights he could have had and shit's fucked up, man. Felix Nunez in the super chat, much love and much appreciation. He says, do we not count Browne lost since Pascal was dirty? I forgot Pascal was dirty. Was he dirty in that fight?
Well, he got tested positive on the Badu Jack fight when they scheduled a rematch. He was going to fight on the Logan Paul and Mayweather in the card. So,
James Smart in the super chat, much love, much appreciation, fam. Says, "What's up, General? Caught alive for the first time in a while. Much respect." Says, "Who has the advantage in this fight, Tank or Rolly?" 1 second, I'm gonna come right back to that, brother. I'm gonna read this cash app. Skills from New Orleans, the cash app. Much love, much appreciation. Skills from New Orleans. He says, "You are approaching prophetic status." Oh, salute, brother. I've been known to be Negro Diamonds out here, man. I've been known to do it. You know what I'm saying? Now you say, who has the advantage in the fight? I think Tank has the advantage as far as experience, skills, all of that stuff. But Rolly can make, if Rolly is smart, if he's smart, Rolly can get Tank off his game by getting the Tank head. If Rolly continues to troll Tank and talk shit and gets Tank really angry, Tank can come into that ring and make mistakes, both like pushing for the knockout. He could be pushing for the knockout and end up getting caught with some crazy wild, you know what I'm saying, Ricardo Moraga shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's the only chance really I give Rolly. I don't think Rolly is as skilled as Tank at all. I think that the only way he can beat Tank is to get Tank to make a mistake, and get caught. Because Rolly definitely can punch. He can punch hard. You know what I mean?
I think Rolly got all the advantages, because he don't have to. He won.
Yeah.
Nobody expect him to win. So what is his disadvantage? Tank, remember, and they're saying Tank shouldn't be fighting this guy. He's a nobody. He only got 14 fights. Why is he fighting him? You know what I mean? How did he get into position, right, to be fighting him? But Rolly don't have nothing to prove to no one. He got the fight. You know what I'm saying? So all he got to do is show up. He don't have to look great. He don't have to win. He could get knocked out. It don't matter. He already won. You know what I'm saying? And again, how many upsets we have seen? How can we? All right, think about it this way. How can we ever be confident on any A side anymore in today's boxing? Then we just see J-Rock lose to somebody nobody ever heard of. He just lost on the Wilder undercard. Mm-hmm. Nobody ever heard of it. Tony Harrison for a dude, a welterweight, and have a draw, and most people thought he won. You know what I'm saying? I remember Kwanaki fighting Robert Helias. That was 1,000 to 1. Nobody thought Robert Helias was going to beat Kwanaki. I've been seeing nothing but upsets since I've been watching boxing. Rosario knocking out J. It's just, this shit is pitiful. What's going on? Joshua lost to Usyk. How is that not a huge upset? After we saw Derek Chisora fight, hell no, I ain't never. Yo, I lost almost $300 on that fight, man. I can't believe that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. It really is, bro.
Nobody's like, I don't believe in none of these A sides, man. Like, I can't believe in none of these fighters, man, because these fighters today, I've never seen. So I saw Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao, and he's a school teacher.
Who is?
Jeff Horn.
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
Jeff Horn.
A school teacher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did we just saw Mikey get his ass beat? Oh, no. He was fighting on club shows. He's a taxi driver. He was driving.
Well, this is what happened when guys don't fight the fight they're supposed to fight. When you spend your time trying to duck guys with names and guys that are credible, looking for easy opponents and little filler fights here and there, you can fucking run into a fucking dude like Martin who's styling because Martin, he got up for it. See, it's kind of like when you the Milwaukee Bucks, right? When you the Milwaukee Bucks, you the champs. Everybody who play you gonna play the absolute best. They got something to prove. But then, the Bucks gonna come out there like, man, look, man, we the champs, man. This shit don't even matter until the fucking playoffs, man. Man, who's this scrub ass dude? This motherfucker guarded the shit out of me, man. Why you guarding me so rough? It's because he excited. He want to prove something. And that's how it is with these guys like Martin. When they fighting Mike, he's like, yeah, man, I got to prove something. I'm finna bang on this motherfucker. He flexed on Mikey ass. Flexed on his ass, man. And, that's the risk of fighting these little filler fights, man. These little nobody type dudes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can talk all the shit they want to about Deontay Wilder. But when Deontay Wilder fought a guy he was supposed to beat, he knocked their motherfucking asses out. Knocked their asses out. You can say whatever you want. Oh, Wilder, he fought bums. He just I bet you he knocked their asses out. I'm saying I bet you he ain't had no fucking crazy ass shootouts with some chump ass dude. That shit didn't happen.
Yo, I looked at something you said. Imagine Wilder have all of Joshua opponents. Wilder would have been a god. If he had the resume of Joshua, it would be nobody saying anything.
Joshua, and then there's guys who Joshua fought. Listen, man, Klitschko. Klitschko's the name. The rest of them guys like fucking what the fuck was that little black dude named little bald headed muscle bound nigga?
Takum?
Yeah, Takum. Get Takum the fuck out of here, bro. Takum fucking suck, bro. Like Takum is like, man, get him out of here. That's the dude from the hood, the homeboy that lift weights in the backyard. He swole, and everybody afraid to fight him and shit because he a big swole nigga. But then when he actually get into a fight, nigga slow as fuck, can't move. And you like, oh man, Takum ain't shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. Takum ain't, he garbage. Joseph Parker, he fucking sold his soul just to be down with Eddie Hearn and them and shit. They just big circle drug. They ain't doing nothing but fucking running around international drug trade together and shit with their boy motherfucking.
That was supposed to be Wilder fight. Remember Joseph was saying he wanted to fight Wilder?
Right. He was supposed to fight Wilder.
That was supposed to be. And Povetkin was supposed to be Wilder's opponent, his mandatory, but Povetkin cheated. And then Joshua got him somehow and shit. And a lot of people probably disagree with me, but Dillian White and Wilder is my number one heavyweight fight. I don't care about the theatrics, about the belts, or whatever. My favorite heavyweight fight is Deontay Wilder and Dillian White. I always wanted to see, because you know why I wanted to see that? I like fighters that can talk shit, for one. I don't like Tyson Fury when he talks shit because he's weird. He wants to rape men. He talks about raping men. There's no way I can talk. I can't get jiggy with shit like that. Like, nah, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So, and and one thing I could say, ain't nobody can talk shit better than a black person, man. Nobody. I can't. That what I would debate with anybody. Ain't nobody can talk shit better than black people. I'm sorry. You're not gonna win a shit talking conversation. You know what I'm saying? You might have to speak another language and we won't understand you, but ain't nobody talk shit better than black people. You know what I'm saying? But I wish I got that fight, man. That's the fight I always wanted to see.
Well, Dillian White versus Wilder can still happen, but and it could have happened a long time ago if Dillian White wasn't listening to Eddie Hearn with the politics. If Dillian White would have fought Luis King Kong Ortiz and had he beat Luis King Kong Ortiz, Wilder would have fought him. Wilder always been a man of his word. He told the man he would fight him. But Dillian White didn't want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? He told Eddie Hearn, he would fight Dillian White if they guarantee he would get the AJ shot after that. Eddie Hearn said no. Dillian White is not a gateway to get after Joshua. Joshua's future is not dictated to by what Dillian White is happening with. You know what I'm saying? So shut the man. I can't stand Eddie Hearn, man. But anyway, that's what the issue was. That shit could have happened. You know what I mean? But it still can happen down the road. I always said, stylistically, I think Dillian White is a harder fight for Wilder than AJ. I think Dillian White, even though AJ beat White, stylistically, Dillian White is a better fight, tougher fight for Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Than AJ is. AJ is he's straight up and down. Wilder would dominate Brazil. AJ, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always been sure of that. Wilder would dominate Brazil. AJ, first round, one hit a quitter. He's gonna fuck AJ whole world up. Dillian White is gonna fight back. He's still gonna get his ass whooped. He'll get knocked out, but he's gonna definitely fight back and make it an interesting fight. Have some couple scary moments, shit like that. But that's my opinion, though.
And he turned down the Dominic Brazil. Remember the WBC ordered him to fight Dominic Brazil? He's like, Dominic was with it. I was like, yo, come on, Dylan. I know you don't want to fight Luis Ortiz, but Dominic Brazil, this is a winnable fight. But he's scared. Like again, he chose Otto Wallen than Charles Martin. So he's scared. I don't know. They rather lose to somebody beating them in a 12-round decision, or they just, I don't know what, because why he don't take Brazilian and Charles Martin is just mind-blowing. This dude lose to Kornacki. Charles Martin. Right. He lost to Kornacki. If you can't beat fucking Charles Martin, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you, man. I mean, like, I can't believe he turned down Brazil, man. That was like,
because that's the thing, man. Dillian White's career has been carefully matched and carefully moved and shit. He could have, like you say, he could have fought Brazil. He could have fought Ortiz. It's so many options he had to fight Wilder, but he want to cry and complain about 600 days. It's been a mandatory 600, all this stupid shit. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Like, you could have been in a position to fucking fight Deontay Wilder. You chose not to. So, whatever, it's some bullshit. Matthew Smith in the super chat, much love and much appreciation, fam. He says, Wilder has a resume better than Joshua. He says, it would never be enough. Wilder would have to slay King Kong and Godzilla to get any credit. They wouldn't give him no credit then. If Wilder beat King Kong and Godzilla on CNN live, saved the whole fucking planet, they'll tell you that Wilder was on steroids. Oh, no mere man can beat Godzilla. How did he do that? This guy has to be on steroids. It's some type of new drug. That's what they'll do. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can come on YouTube the next day instead of, hey, man, y'all see Wilder, man? He saved the planet. He saved it. They be like, oh, man, I don't believe that shit, man. That's just a conspiracy. It was all made up, you know what I mean, just to make Wilder look good. You know, it's part of the woke movement. The woke movement and the liberals created this fake Godzilla and fake King Kong just so Wilder could destroy them, so the black man will look good. You know, that's what they'll do. They'll make up some shit, bro. Casanova, boxing, and more. Back in that super chat. Much love, much appreciation, fam. It says Eddie Hearn, now Joshua can't win against Wilder. He said Eddie Hearn knows Joshua can't win against Wilder. They always have known it. You know what I'm saying? Barry Hearn knows it too. Rhino the Vibe in that super chat. Salute, fam. Much love, much appreciation. Says, hey, 78. Jamel versus Shakur. I got champ underdog. Okay. That's interesting, man. We ain't talked about that yet, man. Tomorrow, Jamel Herring, Shakur Stevenson. Who you got, Cornerman?
You know, it's funny. I listened to Trill Boxing Talk when y'all were talking about the fight, and this was like probably months ago. And I think somebody comment on the chat and said like that Jamel has no chance. And I was kind of thinking that because I just didn't see anybody that could beat Shakur at 130 besides Tank. And Tank, we know he ain't fighting at 130. So I'm like, damn, is Shakur going to just walk through everybody at 130? And getting to the fight now is coming like, you know, Jamel has a real good chance. What Jamel has to do, he got to like, no, don't do what Joshua do with Usyk. Don't try to outbox Shakur, man. No. You got to dog him. You got to be that dog. You got to be a demon that night. Don't let him do all that pretty shit. Try to smash on him. Like, that pretty shit ain't gonna fool me. You've been a Marine. You've been through it all. You know what I mean? Your kids. You know what I mean? Jamel got a fucking story, man. Like, he gonna have a hell of a documentary. The shit he been through. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to say what his kids is diagnosed with. He said it on his Twitter, so y'all can read it and shit. But Jamel should dog Shakur, man. That's the game plan he should do. Don't let that pretty shit fumble you. Don't think. Don't outthink Shakur. Don't try to think with Shakur. If he do that pretty shit, you supposed to put the foot on the gas and beat the shit out of that little kid. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He a little nigga to you. You 35 years old. Shakur is about 22, 23. Man, if I was him, this is why I want to fight Inoue so much, man. I want to beat the fucking shit out of that nigga, man. I really want to beat Inoue, man. I want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? I want to fight Inoue. Inoue. I want you to hear me on the biggest show, on the biggest YouTube platform. I want to fight you so fucking bad. I want to beat the living shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? And this is respectfully, I want to beat the shit out of you. You know what I mean? I want to fight you so bad, because I know if niggas calling him pound for pound, nigga, they gonna call me pound for pound after I beat the pound for pound ass. They got him number 2. Nigga, they gonna have me number 1 in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I really want to be, yo, man. Somebody give me that fight, man. I'll be like, yo, Ernesto Rodriguez, we gonna get some money. I'm gonna pay you as a trainer. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fight Inoue, man. Shit. But back to the Jamel shit, and this is not no jokes. I really want to fight Inoue. You know what I'm saying? I really want to fight you. So, I mean, you can run to the bank with that shit. We can do 4 rounds. If Jake Paul on YouTube, coming from YouTube, and can do this boxing shit, nigga, put me in. Logan did it with no wins and fight Floyd Mayweather. Nigga, I can fight Inoue. I can make that weight, man. I made the weight before. Shit. I would I would beat the living shit out of him. His mom wouldn't recognize him if his mom is still living, you know what I mean? I don't know. But you know what, man? I would love to fight you. But Jamel, that's what he should be doing, man. Beat the little guy up. He a little nigga to you. You know what I mean? Beat the shit out of him. Don't let him do that pretty shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really like Sean Porter, because he didn't let none of them super skilled. That's why I couldn't understand his comment. You know what I'm saying? All that skills, nigga, that ain't gonna phase me. I want to beat the shit out of you. You gonna fight the devil when you get in the ring with me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like Sean Porter, because, the nigga fight like the devil, and that's like me. I like that type of shit. I like that type of action. So that's what Jamel need to do. But is he going to do it? I don't know. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I don't know. Like, I've been talking to people from Ohio, and they said Jamel don't got a lot of dog in him. But Bomac has brought a lot of dog in him and forget the dog, bring life to him. Bomac brought life to him. So what I want to see is dog in him tomorrow. Shakur should win, but if Jamel listen to this video right here, this is what you got to do to win. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all I got.
Yes, indeed. Salute to Zenith 360 in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Says, which one of y'all brought up all the Wilder new shirts and hats? He said, dang, y'all quick. Also noticed Fury been missing. I got a feeling he's damaged more than they're saying. Happy birthday to the king, Bomb Squad. Salute, family. Yeah, we know Tyson Fury, he had concussion and shit like that, which is normal, you know what I mean? Fighting Deontay Wilder, he's going to be fucked up, you know what I'm saying? He took some heavy shots and shit, you know what I mean? And, he bruised up and shit like that, whatever. So he taking pain meds and all of that shit, But, yeah, after a fight like that, both of them guys got relaxed for a little bit. They got relaxed and, spend time with the family, all that good shit. So I ain't tripping on Fury not being around and shit because, this has been a fucking fight of the goddamn decade and shit. But, yeah, man, as far as Shakur Stevenson and Jamel Herring, I don't know who's going to win that fight, man. I'm thinking Shakur going to win the fight, but I'm going to kick back and watch it tomorrow, see what's what. What's it coming on, ESPN, on regular TV, or on the app?
I think it's ESPN. Yeah, ESPN. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love that idea, 78. You mentioned Fury and Wilder.
Yeah.
I love that idea, man. It didn't resonate at the time to me, but it took me a while to process that, and I was like, yo, that would be a dope one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You great with matchmaking, 78, man.
Yeah, beat the shit out Uzi Fury. Yeah, man. I want to see that shit. I want to see that. Shit. But I like the Helenius fight too, but I don't know if Helenius will take it. Now that he in position and shit, he might not want to take that motherfucking shit, you know what I'm saying? But they have to pay him real good.
Is he gonna wait that long? Because he gotta wait till the end of next year.
Right.
That's the thing. Like, he ain't fought for what? He fought last March of 2020, and then he fought October 9th on 2021. So that lack of losing money and losing position, I don't know, maybe he might be confident. He think, you know what I mean, he probably think Wilder's not good anymore. I don't know. He sparred him, so he must have great confidence. And I think I hope he has the confidence to fight Wilder, because, man, I would love that fight for Wilder. That's a top 10 opponent. I give Wilder so much credit for beating Robert Hililis. And like I said, he put him back in position, man. and it's not such a dangerous fight for Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Because I see people pushing him to fight Andy Ruiz, and I ain't feeling that because they gave Ruiz a win, and I hearing talks that he might be fighting Charles Martin in December. So that's a rumor. I'm not going to say it's official, but that's the rumor alert right now that he fighting Charles Martin. And I'm like, fucking don't want to fight Luis Ortiz. And this is the problem with Ortiz is like we don't even know how great he is. All we have to know how good is he by fighting Wilder.
They're doing that on purpose. They purposely not fighting him to keep him to delegitimize him. They don't want to be able to say, "Oh, Wilder fought Luis King Kong Ortiz. They knocked him out twice." If they stay away from him, they've been doing that his whole career. Tyson Fury on video saying he wouldn't fight Ortiz. He said it's a high risk, low reward fight. You know what I'm saying? He said that shit way before he fought Wilder. Tyson Fury said that shit, and all them guys, AJ, all of them ducked Luis King Kong Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't respect none of these dudes that be talking that shit about giving title shots to these little weird ass dudes and shit. But then you want to say shit about like, oh, Ortiz, you don't make a lot of money against a guy like Ortiz. Oh, but you're gonna make money fighting some nobody ass, Martin and shit like that. That motherfucking and what's this guy? Stan Anonymous and all these weird ass dudes. You gonna make money with them though. It's just a ducking game, bro. That's all there is to it. But we're gonna shut it down though, bro.
All right.
I'm gonna try to sneak me some breakfast in before Trill and shit, man.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, man. But tell people they can find you, bro.
Well, they can check me on here next Friday on 78 Live Show. Support 78 Cash Apps. Support his OnlyFans, Money and Magic. Listen to Trail Boxing Talk sometime today. And they can find me. Man, they can see me on here next Friday, man. You know what I mean? I ain't really a social media dude, so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's all good. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat, super chat, and everybody came through showing love today. We'll be back. I'll probably do a post fight tomorrow to the Shakur Stevenson Heron fight. I'll be doing a post fight reaction to that. So y'all tune in for that. Other than that, I'm gonna give it y'all in a minute, man. Tune in for the Trill. Get out of here. Deuces.
Salute to the LDBC.